We'll do another M60 mission. We'll do the T-72 wave mission this time. So this is just me by myself against T-72s. So the crew tend to get a bit panicky in this one. Can turret ejection hit another vehicle and damage it? I don't think it can damage them yet, but it can, like, it is a physics object and it can send them kind of off kilter. So what we're going to do is, there's a couple ways that I've completed this mission. One of them staying in the low ground over there and just riding the hill. But in this case, we're going to go into the trees and hide there. So we'll pop in here and find a nice gap. I don't know, Max, like it's okay, but sometimes the trees work against you in that they can screen a T-72 that rolls right up on you before you can even see him. And I think the AI can see through trees better than players can at the moment. Yeah, it's good enough. It leaves me with a bit of a dead zone there, but it'll do. We've got a customer there already. I could probably kill him, but I just don't want to take a marginal shot over a hill like that. I'll let them get closer. Once they're closer, I can kind of work on them a little better. Plus, the whole point is to get the crew freaking out, so... Can't do that if I shoot them before they even see them. I do have a single friendly unit in this mission with me. It's an M113. He's over there. So he will distract them for me. He's my sacrificial lamb. What is in? I'm not or you're not? Yeah, that's the one I saw as well. Wait until it's out from behind the tree. Leaders applied at the lays with the M60. Okay, he sees that one. Boom.
Gunner table tank identified. Fire on the way. Careful.
He's giving me a bad angle there because he's on the back slope of a hill.
On the way.
There we go.
Target ceasefire. Gunner table tank convert on.
See, he can see that. I can't. So the AI can see a bit better through tree trunks than they're supposed to, I think. Oh, there we go. Target lost. No, he sees him again. I can see his muzzle blast. Like, I can see the dust his gun's kicking up, but I can't see him yet. We should get him here. Ah, yes.
Kill that fucker! Target ceasefire!
First time I've heard him say that in a while. Okay, we got one more coming there where I'm looking. There's another one in the trees there.
Identified.
I don't see him. Behind a berm or something, or behind a tree. Aha! There's one.
Gunner table tank identified. Fire. On the way. Target ceasefire.
I made the suggestion in the Discord yesterday that when they do the Soviet voices, they should intentionally get like Latvians or Kazakhs or just like all the different former Soviet republics. Get people from those countries who are fluent Russian speakers, and then get them to intentionally code switch when they start to panic. Or like, you know, throw in like entire fire commands which are just Russian mutts. Which I think they've already done. Ooh. Oh fuck. Fuck. Oh, this is not good. He's gonna see me first, I think. Yep, that's it. Wait for him to clear the tree. I think the gun's low left from the sight on this. Ooh. That's not all of them. There should be another one hiding somewhere because it hasn't told me the mission's complete yet. He's smoked. Okay. So all the tanks I can see now are dead. Aha! There you are, you sneaky little fucker. Can't tell which direction he's moving. Is he moving, actually, is the question. No idea. Or is that a wreck? Nope, that wasn't a wreck. Ugh. Let's see where we hit. So that one snuck in under the turret ring. See that? This is why you don't aim for weak spots. If you consciously aim for weak spots, you probably won't hit them. If you aim center of scene mass, you'll probably find a weak spot. This is, you know, this is how you're supposed to do it. Aim at the center of scene mass. It's everyone will teach you in any military, in any branch of it. If you're doing anything related to gunnery, always center of scene mass. If you're an infantryman, center of scene mass. If you're a fucking sniper, center of scene mass. You know, like police snipers might go for headshots or whatever, but if you're in the military, it's center of scene mass because that gives you the highest probability of a hit, and a hit gives you the highest probability of a kill. You can't kill something if you don't fucking hit it, at least not without high explosive. On the other hand, sometimes that will happen. The turret ring actually tanked it. Well, they do need voices for the West German crews, so, I mean, if you've got a decent mic set up and you're not afraid to yell in the house and get some passion into it, then by all means, go ahead and get in touch with them. So they need native German speakers, both Western and Eastern, and they need... They said native Russian speakers, but I'm going to go ahead and say ignore the native Russian bit. Native Russian or former Soviet Union. If you speak fluent Russian and you have the background that you're from somewhere in the former Soviet Union, I reckon go ahead, don't tell them you're not a native speaker, and just throw in a few words of whatever your native language is here or there as you get stressed out during the voice acting, right? That's my little thing. Shh, we won't tell them. But no, I think they will do that if they get the opportunity, because it would add a lot of charm to the game, and it would be pretty realistic as well. So that just went straight into his ammo. That's a bad day for him. That threw a single fragment into a propellant casing. So he got supremely unlucky there. And again, remember how I said yellow lines are the really high energy fragments? yeah, look at this. Bright yellow one goes straight through the turret face next to the gun where the armor's weakest, and straight into the ammunition at the back. It actually bounced off the gun breech to do that as well. So sometimes your luck is just not good, like his wasn't there. The gun breach actually ate most of that. You can disable guns, so hitting a gun barrel will usually knock it out. Sometimes hitting the breach will knock it out. It's not like, you know, I don't know if they're going to model misfires or anything like that. It's not like War Thunder where you can, you know, your gun will just not go off or it'll blow up the tank when you try fire it or whatever. The gun is either working or not at the moment, and I don't know if they're going to elaborate on that further. As far as repairs go, since that's a question that tends to come up when they do their dev streams quite a bit, there's not going to be repair kits or health kits or anything like that. You won't be able to replace your crew. Once a tank is knocked out, it is knocked out for the duration. If you lose a track, replacing the track is a laborious task that takes the full crew several tens of minutes, usually. And they're not going to be doing it in the middle of a battlefield while there's bullets and shells flying around them. So once the tank's detracked, it stays where it is. You either switch to another tank or you sit in that tank and pretend you're a bunker. So really they're going to be keeping gamey sort of mechanics like that to an absolute minimum. You know, you can do the third-person view to drive around at the moment. And that's kind of a concession to the fact that at the moment it's a single player controlling an entire vehicle. I don't know if that'll stay or not, or if maybe it'll be made optional when they add multi-crew. I don't know if they've said anything about that yet. That's actually something I should probably ask. But yeah, like for the time being, that's a concession in favor of gameplay. There's a couple of concessions in favor of gameplay, but generally speaking, it's going to be kept realistic, authentic, shall we say. It's meant to make you have the experience of being in armored combat, not of being in a deathmatch arena. So there will be no hopping out of the tank and repairing in, 30 seconds.